Right now, I'm at the point where I'm still I have the paperwork to file for a nonprofit status. I'm still trying to figure out just logistics, like what is the mission statement going to be? Like what exactly am I going to do? Like, yeah, I know I want to do a computer lab, but when you're talking about setting up something in another country and then having to ship stuff over there, and I mean, there's just a lot of loose ends that I need to tie up. My current employer has talked about they want to help sponsor it and do like recycled laptop program. One of my good family friends, his dad owns a bunch of insurance companies. He wants to donate laptops. So all these people are coming out saying, we want to be a part of this. And so it's just been, really cool to see and, really hoping that it does take off. It's been a handful. It's been, definitely a juggling process, but it's been fun. And so, yeah, so the nonprofit just really getting, a computer school down there with a model that's going to skyrocket it and really provide education to all those kids down there. I mean, that's my main focus for sure. Because I was not a business major, I was majored in history and minored in government, no business courses whatsoever. Some of my thinking was not very business focused. And so I think going to the program just helped take some of my ideas and help focus them more. You read up on this and then it tells you to go do something. It sets you goals or gives you homework assignments, these lessons do, where you have to put things in practice, or even the habits. Like maybe you do have a bad habit, and so one of the lessons is, all right, acknowledge you have that habit and then really track yourself over the week, and if you're doing that habit and breaking that habit. I remember the number exercise where you come up with, what's the amount of money that you want to have by when you're 70, like what do you think it is, and then you have to go through the exercise and actually calculate out how much you would have to make in order to have, X amount in the bank or Y amount over here. And that was just interesting because I've always thought of myself as a man of meager means, but then that number definitely got bigger after doing the exercise, and I'm like, really? And so, I mean, I think exercises like that really make you maybe call into question what you thought were your ideals. Like you thought a certain way, but then, ask you a question that makes you really answer it truthfully. And so I think it's asking those questions, like what you value. I think that's the big thing. So yeah, it's a lot of personal questions, but for business sense, like your personal life definitely goes hand in hand with your private life. One guy I just got off the phone with today, he's doing a similar program called Edify, where he does microfinancing loans to school private institutions in Ghana and the Dominican Republic. And we have some mutual friends and just talked to him and seen what he's doing with that and just how successful they've been. I would love to set up, a business model that is self-sustaining. Either I've thought through maybe doing like a storefront where you can use the computers and pay, like a computer lab. There's a couple of those in the city in Montellano down in the Dominican Republic, but they're usually not that good. They're not well maintained, and there's not really places to even like make photocopies. And so if you can charge for these little things and not only help out the local economy, but then also help sustain the actual school. So those are some of the things that I'm looking at right now.